Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you guys, and I wanted to share what this amazing company sent me. Now, for many of you guys, you know who Callaloo Box is. You follow them on Instagram, you follow them on Facebook, and you know about their website with their online Caribbean grocery store. Now, every month they send a subscription box, so you can subscribe to their service, and every month they can send you a themed box based on whatever the theme is for the month. So the month of October is the Indo-Caribbean box month. Basically, it's almost like a Diwali box, being that Diwali is coming up really quick. So it's a lot of ingredients to make your curries, your vegetarian foods, your desserts, all kinds of good stuff. So they've partnered up with me to go ahead and do some recipes, and on their website they're going to showcase some of the recipes that I do during this Diwali season. So I will leave their Instagram, their social media, as well as their website in the description box below, just like I do with any company that I do an unboxing for. This way you can check out all the stuff that they have going on. And just to let you guys know, if you guys are not into the whole subscription box service, you can also go onto their online grocery store and you can shop for products individually or buy as many things as you would like that way. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing and let me show you exactly what they put into my box. So I got a little bit excited. I already cut open the box and I'm ready to share with you guys exactly what is inside. So whenever you get their boxes, they're always well packaged. They're always wrapped up really well. And as you guys are going to see when I open everything, you're going to see everything's wrapped up well too, so nothing breaks and nothing is tampered with while it is in the mail. So I really appreciate a company that does that when they send out their products. In this month's box, they didn't send me the actual Indo-Caribbean box. They actually had me handpick a few ingredients that I would like to use for, you know, this Diwali season, or for my own Indo-Caribbean box, so this way I can put some recipes together. So if you guys are seeing some things in here that you have seen on their social media are not in their Indo-Caribbean box, that's just because I handpicked some of these items. So when you get your boxes, you're gonna see that you get a card with Callaloo Box on it and how to earn money or points with them. Now, basically, once you spend a certain amount of money or you buy a certain amount of ingredients, then you can save a certain amount of money on your purchases. And they always send a nice little thank you note. They tell you about their story, and I really appreciate that when a company does that, just to give you a little background on who they are, what they do, and what they specialize in. So I'm just quickly going to go over what's in this box, because you guys are going to see exactly when I put these recipes together, these ingredients more in depth. So I'm just going to do a quick overview for you guys. The first thing that I'm seeing here I'm really excited about is this amchar masala. For anybody who doesn't know what amchar masala is, it's a different type of spice seasoning. It's very dark, it's very spicy, and it also has a little bit of a sweet note to it, I find. This is something that I like using in mango curry, or, you know, just certain things if I'm making an achar or a condiment like that. This is really good inside. And I've never tried the Chief brand. I know the Chief brand is very popular. I've never tried it, you know, too much. I think I've tried their curry powder in the past, but I'm really excited to try this out. So I think they sent me a few bags of this. Yeah, so I'll be able to use these in some coming recipes. And they also sent me the Chief brand garam masala. Now, you guys know I prefer my homemade masala over any type on the market, just because I know it's fresh, I know what we're putting inside, and that's the one that my family knows and loves. However, I'm always open to trying different brands of masala or different spices, just because I know that people love to use these different brands in their kitchen. So I want to see where all the hype is at. I want to see how these taste as well. So who knows, you guys might see a curry with using this. It might not be for the Diwali season, it might be after Diwali. I might do a nice duck curry or a goat curry with one of these as well. And then they also sent me a bag of the Talkari mix, the Lion brand. Now, I am going to use this. I don't usually use pre-made things, but I'm going to use this. I'm going to doctor it up a bit, add some spice. And digging further into this box, I see that they sent me some curry powder. I did tell you guys I've used the Chief brand in the past. I haven't used it in a while, so I just want to give it a try again. And I'll probably use it alongside this masala to make a really nice curry. So be on the lookout for that. Who knows, I might attempt to do a Trini style curry in the future. Let's see. Because you guys know I make Guyanese food, so maybe I'll venture out and I'll make something like that one day. But this will be a really good thing to use alongside the masala. And also in this box, I see that they sent me the toasted vermicelli noodles, also known as sawain in Trinidad. Now, when I saw this, I was intrigued because I know a lot of people really like shortcuts when they're buying things from the grocery store or these West Indian stores nowadays. So as you saw with the Talkari mix, all you have to do is add water. With the vermicelli mix, you don't need to toast the noodles because they're already nice and brown. So I really wanted to give this a try and probably do a recipe for you guys within the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for that. And diving deeper in here, is some demerara sugar, some brown sugar. Now, I have used this brand before because the first time Callaloo Box ever sent me one of their boxes, I believe it was the Christmas box about 2 years ago, they sent me this brown sugar. Let me tell you what, I love using demerara sugar over any type of sugar just because of how rich it is. It adds a really nice dark brown color to anything. And this right here makes the best parsad. Whatever type of demerara sugar you have, use it when you're making parsad for Diwali because you're gonna get the perfect brown color, and it also adds a really nice richness to it. So I'll be using this soon as well. And coming down to the last few things, they sent me some Bara mix. Again, it's the Chief brand. I've seen recently the Chief brand's been coming out with a lot of ready-made mixes and a lot of shortcuts for people to use in their kitchen. I do appreciate when brands do this just because I know people are busy nowadays and they appreciate a good shortcut. So I probably won't be making doubles with this. I have another idea for this, so be on the lookout. I'm actually really excited about that. But I knew once they sent me this what I was gonna do with it. So get ready for a great recipe coming with that one. And the last thing in here, I believe this is the kuchela, also known as mango achar to my Guyanese folks. And yep, it is mango kuchela. So for any of you guys who don't know what kuchela is, it's basically mango achar or a pickled mango in a lot of spices. It's very spicy and oily, and it's used as a condiment. It's very popular with just plain dal and rice, but you can also serve it with any of your different dishes, vegetarian or non-vegetarian, and you can enjoy it with that. I have a lot of ideas for this because I don't only use this for a condiment, I actually use it in my cooking sometimes. So you'll be able to see that very soon. So I decided since I did my unboxing for the Callaloo box, I would go ahead and use one of the ingredients today to do a quick little recipe for you guys. So I'm going to be using that amchar masala, and I'm going to be making almost like a cooked mango achar, or like an amchar mango as my Trini friends would know it as. By no means is this a traditional recipe, this is just my own little creation and my take on this. So in a heavy bottom pan, I'm going in with some oil, and you need a good amount of oil. This is more like a condiment that we're making versus a dish. So use a good amount of oil so this way it can, you know, have a lot of like juices going throughout it as well. So when that oil heats up a little bit, I'm going to go in with some chopped garlic as well as some chopped hot peppers. And as usual, all of my ingredients and measurements will be down in the description box below. Just to let you guys know, my heat is on a medium heat. You don't want it to be very high because you definitely don't want the garlic and pepper to burn, or else it will become very bitter and it will basically like choke you because of the fumes from the spiciness of the pepper. I'm just going to stir this around and allow it to perfume that oil. After about 2 minutes, you're going to see that the garlic and pepper start to get a little golden brown. So before they overcook, I'm going to go in with my amchar masala. This is the amchar masala from the Callaloo box that I just showed you guys. And I'm going in with a couple tablespoons. Again, the ingredients are down below, so you can check that out before you put this together. Now, once I add in my amchar masala, I'm also going to be going in with some ground geera, or roasted ground geera, or roasted ground cumin, so this way I can get another depth of flavor from that as well. If you don't want to add in the ground cumin, you don't have to. I just like that a little addition from it as well. But once you add that in, you're going to go ahead and stir it up, and you're going to roast these spices on a medium-low heat for about 1 to 2 minutes with that oil and the garlic and pepper. So after roasting for about 2 minutes, you're going to go in with a little bit of water. This is just water, so this way the spice mixture can cook really well. The amchar masala tends to be a very grainy spice blend, so if you don't cook it properly with a little bit of water, it tends to get very grainy and not such a great mouthfeel when you're eating it. And after about another 2 to 3 minutes, you should see that it's sizzling up a lot. That's because the water content has dried up. It's nice and thick, and all of that oil has separated from these spices at this point. That's your indication that it is done. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go in with some brown sugar. Again, this is from my Callaloo box that I just showed you guys, the demerara brown sugar. I think that is the best sugar for this dish because it caramelizes really well and coats the mango really well as well. So I'm not using a lot of this because I want this more to be a salty type of cooked achar, but if you wanted it to be even sweeter than it is, then you can go ahead and add more as per your own preferences. Like with anything I make, go ahead and add in things to suit your taste buds. And you're also going to go in with some salt to taste. I really like adding the salt at the same time that I add the sugar, just because I find it really starts to bring the flavors out and it starts to build the flavors up of the dish. So I'm just going to stir that around, and I'm going to keep on stirring it, watching it and making sure it doesn't burn because I want the sugar to melt just a little bit.
After about 2 minutes, you're going to notice that the mixture starts to loosen up a little bit. That's just because the sugar has cooked down and it has begun to melt and caramelize. At that point, you can go in with all of your chopped mango. Now you can chop the mango however you want. You can slice it up, you can dice it up like I did here, but the point of the matter is you're going to want to leave that seed part on the inside. The reason being is because if you were to take it out, the mango really is just going to fall apart and it's just going to be a very mushy mess. I know in my family at least, everybody who eats this, they like the little seed part of the mango just to chew on while they're eating it. So I'm using a mango that's in between like ripe and not ripe, so it's a little green still, it's a little yellow, and if you want this to be a very sour cooked achar, you can use a very green mango, but I don't recommend using something that is 100% ripe just because it'll be too sweet and it'll get way too mushy. And for this step, when you add the mangoes in, you're going to raise your heat to a medium heat and allow this mixture to bunjay or fry up in all of the spices, and allow the spices and that sugar to caramelize and get coated all over the mango, and for the mangoes to start getting a nice golden brown color to it. It's been about 3 minutes at this point, and as you guys can see, the mango has taken on a darker color. The spices have seared onto the mango and bunjayed with it really well. And you can also see that the oil has separated even more from that spice mixture and from the mangoes. So this is your indication that once it's caramelized like this, to go in with your water. Now you can add in as much or as little water as you would like. The goal here is to boil the mango so this way it is nice and tender and soft. And from there you can keep on adding more if you want it to be very mushy and very liquidy, or you can take it off when it's very thick so you can have very big chunks of mango in it. It depends on how you want to eat this. If you want to eat it with a plate of food, like with some rice and other dishes, or if you wanted to like dip some pulori or bara in it. So my mango boiled very quick. It only took about 12 minutes to boil after I added in the water. As you guys can see, it's nice and thick, and as I'm stirring it up, the mango is mashing apart just a little bit. I have a few chunks in there that are still whole, but they're nice and tender. They're not super mushy, and you have some pieces that are melted away, so it's creating a really nice thick sauce. Now you can go ahead and serve this with bara or pulori, like you could dip it in as if it's a condiment. You could also serve this on a plate of vegetarian food with some dal and rice, or you could even serve it along your meat curries or non-vegetarian foods. Whatever way you decide to do this, it's a very quick, very simple recipe, and you know, it's a little different from the normal. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you give it a try.
Alright everybody, so you saw that box for yourself. You saw how amazing all of those different ingredients were, and you know I'm going to get in my kitchen really soon and start experimenting with all of them. So if you want to check out all of those videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that red subscribe button right below this video, and click the bell notification icon right next to it as well, and you'll be notified every time I post one of my newest videos. Again, all of Callaloo Box's information is going to be down in the description box below. You might also see a post or two from me on Instagram, so make sure you're following me too at matthews.guyanese.cooking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video today. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel like I just said so you won't miss out on anything, and leave your wonderful comments down below. If there's something that you want to see me make with these ingredients, drop a comment below, let me know, and I'll try to get that out as soon as possible. I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye everyone.